Ever made a comment about how someone looks? Or maybe made fun of someone for the way they dress or even the things they like? But have you thought about the consequences of your words? Or thought about how they could affect that person in a longer time period? Making fun of someone for their appearance, their hobbies, or the things they're interested in could have potentially devastating effects. Mental health difficulties cannot be seen, but have the most devastating outcomes, not only for the person suffering with it, but for the people around them. Mental health difficulties have become a major problem in recent years due to bullying, social media, and countless of other reasons. The small comments that seem like they don't matter could have some of the biggest impact on a person's life. People who are closest to you, or people with the loudest laughs, can be the ones who are hurting the most. Often, people put up masks to hide what they are truly feeling on the inside, and do not seek out help. The NHS reports that 1 in 4 adults and 1 in 10 children will develop some sort of mental difficulty, whether that's depression, PTSD, anxiety, or eating disorders. Many people who have had a family member or friend who dealt with depression will be able to tell you that the signs are impossible to see. I personally can confirm this. From my experience, I had a family member who suffered from depression, and it was not the easiest things to deal with or to try and help them with. But we should give a clear message to the people who are suffering from mental health difficulties by making sure that they do not have to suffer in silence alone. According to the World Health Organization, over 700,000 people commit suicide a year. That's shocking. These people are not just a statistic or a number on a page for us to stare at. They are people with their own dreams and their own stories. I believe as a community, we should try and send a message to these people that they are not alone. Some people can admit and come forward that they are struggling and that they do need help, but not everyone is the same. Some fear, some may be embarrassed, or some may be ashamed. Others feel that they will be ridiculed or made to deal with it. Some people say, man up, or stop being a wimp, but that is not right. However, there is help for those people who are struggling. There are many foundations out there helping people with their struggles, such as the NHS and Young Mind. All I ask of people is to think before making that mean comment about the person, how that person looks, thinks, or does things. And even think before starting that rumor about that particular person. Think about how that can affect someone in the long run. But if I was to ask you one thing to remember, is that not everything you will see on the outside of a person will always be true for what they are feeling on the inside. Thank you.